Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be giving you a tutorial on how to create this beautiful radiant look perfect for summer. And it's very simple, very easy to do. I really hope you guys enjoy it because I loved creating it for you. Before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell notification button so you receive a notification every single time I make a new upload. Now if you want to see how I created this entire look, then just keep on watching. I already did my eyebrows off camera. I used the Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium brown, and I just fluffed the pencil over my brows to give a more natural look. I didn't even clean them up with concealer because I don't want very defined brows for this look. And since I'm not going to go in heavy on the eye makeup, I'm going to start with my foundation because I'm not really going to care about fallout or anything because I'm not going to use a lot of shadows. For my primer today, I'm going to be using two, and first I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. This is in the shade 901 Fair Glow. This I have been loving, and it's perfect to achieve a very dewy foundation base, and this is what it looks like. I'm just going to pump a little bit on my hand, and I'm going to apply it all over my skin. And this is going to add a very pretty glow to my skin and make it look a little bit more dewy, and it will come through the foundation, which is what I want. Even though this is going to be a glowy, dewy look, I do want to cover up some of my pores on my cheeks, so I'm going to be using the Smashbox PhotoFinish Iconic Primer Stick, which is this primer right here. And I'm just going to apply this on my most porous areas, which are my cheeks, and a little bit on the sides of my nose, and on the center of my eyebrows. This is going to mattify that area, so it's going to keep my oils at bay during the day, especially during the summertime when it's going to be really hot and I'm going to be sweating like crazy. And it's also going to blur some of my pores and fill them in. Because we want that glow lotion we applied to show through the foundation, I'm not going to use a full coverage foundation, and I'll be using the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. I'm just going to pound that in. As you can see, it's already looking a little bit more dewy than it looks when I use it with a mattifying primer alone. As my concealer today, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade Light. Just going to apply some on the back of my hand, like that. And I'm going to use a brush to apply on my under eye. I'm also going to be highlighting with this concealer on my T-zone area to add a little bit more dimension. Now I'm going to set my concealer with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and this is in the shade 5. So I'm just going to lightly set. And set very lightly over my cheek area, around my mouth. Now that I've set my entire face with powder, I'm going to apply some Matte Fix Plus to just add more dewiness to my skin and sink all those powders into my skin. Take my little fan again. I feel fabulous whenever I do this. Okay, so now I'm going to bronze my skin, and I'll be using my Colourpop bronzer. I'm also going to use that bronzer as eyeshadow, and I'm just going to take a fluffy brush, dip into the bronzer, and fluff it across my crease. This is just going to add a little bit of depth and warmth to my eye without going crazy with eyeshadow. Then I'm just going to take a little flat shader brush and use that bronzer to run it across my lower lash line and just connect it to the upper lid. To add a little bit more shine to the eyelid, I'm going to use this shadow from L'Oreal. This is from their Infallible Paints Metallics line, and this is in the shade 400 Rose Chrome. If I can open it. I'm just going to press it on my eyelid, using my finger to get more pigment. And I'm taking this all over the lid because I want that all over glow. I mean, it's pretty, but I want more shine. So I'm gonna go in with my highlighter. This is the ABH Amrezy highlight. That's what it looks like. And I'm gonna pick some of it on my finger and add it to the center. Do you see how much better that is? I'm just gonna add it to the center of the lid. Yeah, this is what I want. There we go. Now I'm going to continue with my skin, and I'll be applying this Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush, and this is in the shade Pearlescent Pink. This is a very shimmery, peachy blush, and I'm just going to pick some of that on my brush and fluff it across my cheeks. I don't usually go for shimmery blushes, but since this is a very radiant look, I do want that glow on my cheeks. Now I'm going to go in with the highlighter. It's a very golden sheen. It's not glittery at all, which is what I love about it because it's intense, but not glittery, you know? And it's not chunky. It doesn't emphasize your texture as much as a very intense highlighter would do, so I'm obsessed with it. And I'm going to be using my ABH brush, which is my favorite highlighting brush at the moment. And I'm just going to bless you with this. I mean, holy crap. I'm also going to apply this highlighter to my chin and to my forehead right above my brows, because since this is a very radiant, dewy look, I want that extra glow. Now with a very tiny pencil brush, I'm going to apply that highlighter right on my brow bone and on my inner corner. To finish off with the eyes, I'm going to add this beige creamy eyeliner. This is the NYX Wonder Pencil, and this is in the shade Medium, and I'm going to apply this to my waterline to really make my eyes pop and make them look a little bigger. I can't do this on camera. I look crazy. I can't do this on camera. You already know what I'm going to do, okay? So I'm just going to do it. I added some lashes and mascara. I used the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara and Ardell Wispies. Now I'm going to finish off the look with some lipstick, and I'll be using the Colourpop Lippi Stix. This is in the shade Sure Thing. And this is a very nude, kind of warm-toned lip. I do want more of a glossy pop to it, so I am going to be topping it off with my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. This is my most recent obsession. I've been very into glossy lips, and this one I've been loving. It's so shiny, it's so thick, but not sticky. It doesn't get goopy on the inside of your mouth either, and it's just beautiful. Plus, it smells amazing. And it really does flatter any lipstick. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I am obsessed with how it looks. I think it looks very fresh, radiant, and glowy, perfect for a summer day or a summer night. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see all my future videos. Bye!